So hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Football Talks. In this video, we're gonna cover about Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, every top 4 and 5 across the Europe league. So this week, what really happened is we had a Champions League draw, league phase status, and Champions League 25-26 season has begun, guys. Let's focus on the draw. We had a fabulous league draw. So talking about PSG, which got with the defending champions of 2025 seasons and will more likely to regain the title again, 2 in a row. That would be nice if they did. Last year PSG was also in trouble because of their draw, and this time they had very tricky draw. So they got Bayern Munich at home, Barcelona away. PSG versus Barcelona will happen, guys. This time they will happen. Last time they were predicted to be two finalists, but Barca bottled against Inter. That's another story. And they got Atlanta home, can be tricky. Leverkusen away, Spurs home. I think Spurs home would be a great game. Sporting CP away and Newcastle home, and Athletic Club away. Okay, let's talk about Real Madrid, the club that can go on to win another. They're 16 Champions League. I don't know how they have all of Champions League. Okay, Barcelona got City at home, and I see every Champions League game we go and they just somehow create Madrid versus City. I don't know this rivalry, but it's so interesting to watch. Pep Guardiola versus Xabi Alonso this time. A fresh Real Madrid team, little bit changes in City also. So they also got Liverpool away, Juventus home, Benfica away, Marseille home, Olympiacos, I don't know this name, away, and Monaco home, and they also got Almaty away. So let's talk about City. City got Dortmund home, Madrid away, Leverkusen home, Villarreal away, Napoli home. Kevin De Bruyne versus Manchester City. Imagine Kevin De Bruyne in Etihad Stadium assisting another guy, not Haaland, and maybe Haaland would be upset. Bro, what are you doing in that? That would be a very interesting game. And let's move to, they also got Glimit away and Galatasaray home, Monaco away, and that would be and other is Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich will face against Chelsea at their home, and that will be interesting game to watch, like Chelsea versus Bayern Munich. That should be interesting. And Bayern also will face PSG away, and they have Bayern will also face Club Brugge's home, Arsenal away, Sporting CP home, PSP away, and Union SC home, Paphos away. Let's talk about Liverpool, one of the promising team last year, but maybe they are also the favorites for Premier League this season, and most likely they would be favorites for Champions League along with Barcelona and along with PSG. So they will face Madrid home, and that would be very interesting because Trent Alexander will come back to Anfield, and you will see he will be in Madrid jersey, and everyone will ooh, trainer. That would be a crazy game, and the atmosphere of Anfield, ooh, amazing. I believe that should be a great game. And they will also face Inter at their home. Inter away, Atleti home, Frankfurt away, PSV home, Marseille away, Qarabağ home, Galatasaray away. Let's talk about Inter. Inter will face Liverpool home, Dortmund away, Arsenal home, Atleti away, and Salavia home, Ajax away, Almaty home, and ST away. That way good. Let's talk about Chelsea. Chelsea will face Barcelona at their home. Ooh, Barcelona versus Chelsea, interesting game. Bayern away, Benfica home, Atlanta away, Ajax home, Napoli away, Paphos home, Qarabağ away. That would be very interesting. Let's talk about Dortmund. Dortmund this season would be a tricky because I don't know how they are playing. Last season they come very good in Champions League, but I don't know this season they will able to do all that. I don't know. Dortmund will face against Inter at home, City away, Villarreal home, Juventus away, and Glimit home, Sports away. I want to see that match, Dortmund versus Spurs. Athletic Club home and Copenhagen away. Let's talk about Barcelona, the favorite club I wanted. And talking about Barcelona, they will face home PSG. Very interesting game to watch. Chelsea away, very interesting game. Frankfurt, I hope will somehow make out of it. Club Brugge away, Olympiacos home, Salvia away, Copenhagen home, and Newcastle away. Ooh, that was a very tricky game for Barcelona. The pace versus tactics, Highland, everything. That's gonna be awesome. I believe so. And let's talk about Arsenal. Arsenal, the trophy-less club. People say that, but I believe Arsenal are the favorites, in my opinion, to go to win the Premier League, and they also can show their ability in Champions League, because I see a lot of potential, and I believe the team is more balanced. They were lacking striker, but they got Victor Gyökeres this season, and overall they had Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice. Midfield looks pretty fine. Defensively they are also solid, but let's see if they don't bottle. I see them winning Premier League over Liverpool. I see this time not City. I see Arsenal winning the Premier League. It's my own prediction, but maybe I could be wrong. And they will face Bayern home, Inter away, Athletic home, Club Brugge away, Olympiacos home, Salvia away, Almaty home, and Athletic Club away. And let's talk about Leverkusen, and they will face Paris home, City away, Villarreal home, Benfica away, PSV home, Olympiacos away, Newcastle home, and Copenhagen away. And I can't cover all these fixtures. I just cover one of the teams that I'm excited about, and I'm also excited about Sports, because under Thomas Frank they have shown potential that they can somehow play Champions League football another season also, because this time I don't remember, they were like bottled in the last somehow barely survived relegation, but they won the Europa League, so that's why they qualified to Champions League. But I see them in top 5. I see them in top 5 this time in Premier League, hopefully. But they have decent list. Ajax could be tricky. Napoli can be a team that can go to win Serie A this time also, because last season they were able to win Serie A by 1 point behind 1 point greater from Inter Milan, and this time they got Chelsea home, City away, Frankfurt home, Benfica away, Sporting CP home, and PSV away, and Quarterback home, and Copenhagen away. I think Napoli I see it's a kind of easy for Napoli, because the team they have this time, I believe they can go forward and also can probably be in top 8 of Champions League league phase, and they also can manage to win Serie A this time also, because I'm not sure about Inter will come back this time, or maybe other teams, maybe Juventus, I don't know. But I see Napoli as Serie A's winner, and that's where the team, another teams, no disrespect to any team, but I don't know about that much of another team, and I see another team facing one of the major teams. And I want to say one thing, that's the Champions League draw for this season, and there's something missing, that is Manchester United. One of the highlight, let's talk about Manchester United. One of the highlight of this week was Manchester was facing against a fourth league club in Carabao Cup, and they lost that. It's the same for a club like Manchester United, because they had a great legacy, but right now I don't know, they got the players. I think Ruben Amorim is also a great manager. I don't know what they are lacking in order to go and score the goal against just a 4th division league. You are playing in Premier League and you can't even go and score. I don't know. Hopefully they will come back. I watched the match against Manchester versus Arsenal. I see them winning over Arsenal that time. The match was beautiful, but later on this week they also faced Fulham. The game was boring and they just managed to give a draw. And majority of Premier League clubs have won their game, but Manchester United have not managed to win a single game since playing 2 matches, and they have match tonight, and hopefully they will manage to win a game, because they want a great comeback tonight. And let's talk about Premier League. Another highlight. So we had Liverpool versus Newcastle, and Liverpool just barely win the match. I don't see Liverpool game that much of interesting. Like last year, Liverpool Premier League was like awesome, and this time everybody is like shaping up their game, and everybody is coming for the Premier League. And I see a lot of competition between Liverpool, Arsenal, maybe City. I want to talk about City. City lost a match against Spurs, and City seems to be confused. But I believe in Pep Guardiola. He may come up with another idea, but I don't see City win this Premier League. I don't know if they manage to win. That would be historical. And Pep Guardiola have never been gone 2 years in a row without a league trophy. I believe so. So he will somehow manage to win that trophy. But I see Arsenal this time. I see another. It's my own gut feeling, and that's the Premier League this time. And Barcelona and Real Madrid also won their respective game. There was not much thing to talk about, but Kylian Mbappe looks very sharp in Madrid team, like very sharp. And another highlight of this week Madrid game was Rodrigo was soft. He was playing decent enough, and soft became a soft. And Vinicius came and he showed why he's a Vinicius Junior. And I see a little bit of problem in Real Madrid team. Will be they able to score the games? Will be able to digest La Liga? I don't know. It's pretty chaos kind of situation. I don't know, but I don't see them perfectly playing. There are flaws, but later on maybe they can come up, because they are Real Madrid. They can come up, maybe win La Liga, and could win Champions League. I don't know. They are just Madrid. They can remontada every time. Talking about Barcelona highlights this time, and Barcelona has a decent game, and I don't see many players performing, stepping up, and there is all people are gelling up, and pretty decent game. As a Barca fan, it was pretty decent game. Nothing to talk that much about. And Serie A has been started, and Napoli and Inter Milan have won their respective games, and there is nothing that much to talk about. And let's talk about Bundesliga. Bundesliga is also going decent. Bayern Munich has also won the game, so there's not much thing to talk about. And talking about Premier League, we had decent games, and we have seen not great games by impressing. I see impressing clubs like Spurs is doing fine, impressive, but Everton also stepping up. But I don't see teams like Manchester United and even Manchester City stepping out to their levels. So let's see what will happen in later games. And that was the prediction preview. I don't know, whatever this thing. Another episode of Football Talks. We covered about Champions League and all. So see you in another episode. I'll try to cover the another matches in another episode. And this time I was not able to cover a lot of games because I was not able to watch most of the games. So that was it. And comment down your prediction about your Champions League winner. This time I want to see Barcelona lift their 6th Champions League, please, somehow. And it would be lovely if they manage to win the La Liga again. So that's it.